Now, what else can I do with it as a group instead of as an individual collection of things? Well, if I now go into my materials and I choose a color and drop it on, you can see what happens. The whole thing becomes shaded. It'll be the same underneath. If I looked at it underneath now, the whole thing has been shaded in for me because it sees it as one object. Okay, so sometimes you're going to want to turn things into groups so that you can actually use them more effectively. You can mess around with them a bit. Okay, what does that leave us with? Well, we've looked at these ones. We've got a rotation tool. So click on rotation and I can choose a face or I can choose an edge. So if I wanted to rotate it across something, I can choose a couple of points. So I'm rotating it round this object. I could choose a face and I can rotate it this way. So pretty much I can rotate in any direction I want. Okay, let's have a little look at the follow me tool. So I'm going to draw myself a rectangle, going to drag it upwards. Okay, so there's my shape. I'm just going to go on to a let's have a look. A right hand view is fine, and I'm going to draw another rectangle joining that one. So I'm going to come off from here and draw a little rectangle there. Okay, so if I go back into my 3D view, in fact I'll spin it around so we can see that a bit better. I've got that shape sort of drawn on the edge here. What do I want to do with that shape? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this thing called follow me to make that follow all the way around, but there's a couple of ways of doing it. I could just click on here, choose that, and you can see I can follow it around. I've got to make sure it goes in the right direction because it actually will go the wrong way if I allow it. So I need to kind of touch the lines so they go red and it makes the shape that way. Let's do Control Z and get rid of that. Another way I could do it is I could select, first of all, see that go blue. I'm going to hold down Shift and press these other ones so they all go blue. So it's going to follow around that blue line when I choose the face, which is this one. There we go. So now I've got myself a funky little kind of table if that's what I wanted it to be. And if I wanted to, I could make that into one group, or I could group things separately. I can have different colors in different parts of it and so on. Okay, that's pretty cool.